Show, all the top tunes.
Hey, Mulligan.
What are you doing? I don't know.
We give them just what they get in the big house.
It's the Joey and Rory Show, brought to you each week by PACKARD Radio, with Wynn Varble, Marcy Gary, Heidi Feek, Bradley Walker, and me.
We have a very special show for you today, ladies and gentlemen. Country music legend Loretta Lynn is on the show. That's right. One of Joey and Rory's personal favorites. And now, for your favorite, please welcome Joey and Rory.
We got $1 million gold-plated Prevost bus, the TV and a bunk bed for each of us, a private Learjet and a long limousine, and a half a dozen roadies just lugging our things. Hey, all that stuff, boys, is well and good, but I'd give it up if I thought I could for a 49 Packard, a 49 Packard. Our clothes all stuffed in a guitar case, tied to the roof with the doghouse base. Heaven only knows how good it'd feel to go rolling down the highway behind the wheel of a 49 Packard, a 49 Packard. We got a Van Halen light show over the stage, 1,000,000 watts of power coming through the PA. Our video playing on a 100-foot screen, fireworks exploding and a drum machine. To tell you the truth, I trade all that junk for whatever we could fit inside of the trunk of a 49 Packard, a 49 Packard. Our clothes all stuffed in a guitar case, tied to the roof with the doghouse base. Heaven only knows how good it'd feel to go rolling down the highway behind the wheel of a 49 Packard, a 49 Packard. Oh, here we go. Well, it sure seemed simpler in the good old days, when it wasn't how you looked, it was how you played. Bet if there was a show and old Hank was around, all he'd have had with him when he rolled into town was a 49 Packard. Yeah, a 49 Packard. Our clothes all stuffed in a guitar case, tied to the roof with the doghouse base. Heaven only knows how good it'd feel to go rolling down the highway behind the wheel of a 49 Packard, a 49 Packard. I said a 49 Packard, a 49 Packard.
Don't go anywhere, guys. We'll be right back. We've gotta go back. We gotta go back to that place where all those good old days were at. If we're ever gonna get this crazy world of ours on track, we gotta go back. We gotta go back.
Did you know that you can now tune in to the Joey and Rory Radio Show every Saturday night right before the Grand Ole Opry? It's an hour show of great music and fun from 6 to 7 p.m. Central Time every Saturday night on 650 AM WSM. Or you can listen online at WSMonline.com or download the WSM app at the App Store. That's the Joey and Rory Radio Show, brought to you by Crosley Radio every Saturday night right before the Opry. Go to joeyandrory.com for more details.
They don't have a cookbook yet, but they got a great restaurant. Let's see what they're cooking today. Y'all come on in and sit wherever you want.
Is he not? No, Nick just said he's into it.
Okay.
Well, living on a farm and having your own livestock definitely has its benefits, especially if you have chickens who lay you some great eggs. Now, we've been on the road for quite a while lately, and we come home, Rory's so hungry, he wants a sandwich of some sort. So I open the refrigerator door, I have nothing but 4 dozen eggs. So what do you do with 4 dozen eggs?
Make egg salad sandwiches.
That's a great idea. Speaking of egg salad sandwiches, that is exactly what we're going to make here today. Now, this isn't something that we normally serve here at Marcy Jo's.
No.
But it might be something we start serving. It's so easy. They're so simple to make.
It really is, yeah.
It adds a nice little variety.
Right.
We serve it over our homemade bread. It's just perfect.
Yeah, and it'll probably be a good one to serve.
I think so.
Yeah.
Especially in the summertime.
Oh, yeah.
All right, well, we'll go ahead and get started. So first we have our hard-boiled eggs. So I did about 6 here. You can do however many if you're going to serve 10 people, I would do a little bit more than that. Plus, to me, the longer the egg salad sets in a bowl and marinates, the better it is. Yeah,
so I have a
absolutely.
question for you.
Yeah.
On your farm-raised eggs, they're hard to peel after you boil them. So what's the trick to that?
Well, a lot of times people say, well, let them set in the refrigerator for a week or 2 or something like that. But then if you're low on eggs, and sometimes that still doesn't work. So I Googled and said,
what is a Google?
What is a Google? Where are you from, woman? What century you live in?
Sorry.
Google, the internet.
Okay, the internet.
So
okay.
I Googled and I was like, okay, farm fresh eggs and how to hard boil a perfect farm fresh egg.
Oh.
Well, they say you can get like a little thumbtack. And before you boil them, you get your egg and you get a thumbtack and you just poke a hole right in the bottom. There's this little sack.
Right, an air sack at the bottom
and it creates a little gap there so that when you hard boil them, they just turn out perfect.
And they just peel real easy.
They peel real easy.
Huh.
Yeah, absolutely.
You learn something every day.
That's right. Google can teach you some stuff.
Yeah.
You should try it.
Yeah, I will.
Do you even have a computer?
Yes, Rory got me one a while back, but it's still sitting up back there.
Do you ever use it?
No. I should. I will. One day I will.
One day. All right, so I've got all my eggs chopped in here. Some people like them really, really, like almost pureed into a real mush. But
I like mine chunky.
I love chunks too.
Yeah.
All right, Marcy. So we have some mayonnaise. Go ahead and pour some mayonnaise in there.
And what is this, about a cup?
This is about a cup, maybe a cup and a half, kind of depends. We had a bumper crop of cucumbers last year, so I did relish, I did chow chow, I did all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
I love homemade relish. This is a sweet relish, so I'm going to put about a tablespoon or 2. I love relish.
And this is egg salad or pickle salad?
It's egg salad.
Oh, okay.
And then I love spicy mustard.
Yeah.
It gives a little, whoops, that's a little bit much.
Jeez
Perfect.
Louise, Joe.
You want to put some salt in there?
Yeah. Let me, please.
Just a little bit of pepper. A little bit of salt. Oh, Marcy, you just sprinkled that. You didn't hardly put none in there.
Here, let me stir this up really
It's beautiful. I love this stuff. It's so good for you, too.
It is.
Lots of protein there.
Yes.
Oh, Marcy.
Sorry.
We're taping here.
Oh, sorry. But it's true story. Doesn't that look beautiful?
That is gorgeous. So we have some customers here today who are going to taste for us.
Oh, okay.
And they come in here about once a month or so. So why don't you guys come on up over here and see us?
That
Introduce
looks
yourselves.
beautiful.
That's gorgeous. I love that. Go ahead and make them a sandwich.
Okay.
Come on. How are y'all doing today?
Good.
Come on in the screen here. We won't bite you.
Thank you.
So introduce y'all's selves to everybody here.
This is Sarah.
Uh-huh.
My name is Matt.
Great. And where do y'all live?
Just down the road in Thompson Station.
Thompson Station.
Oh, that's right down the road from me. I'm in Spring Hill.
And I understand y'all are newlyweds.
Yeah.
Is that right?
4 months tomorrow.
4 months tomorrow. Well, congratulations.
Thank
you.
New chapter in your life. Now, do you ever make egg salad sandwich at the house?
He loves it, but he's the cook, so he's the one who makes it.
All right. Well, you might have to just steal this recipe if he likes it. I don't know. There's always that gamble of if he's going to approve of it or not. So we'll see what you think. Go ahead and take your bite
beautiful.
Thank you.
there. It does look beautiful. I don't think I put too much mustard. I think it's perfect.
Yeah, okay. How's them pickles?
Well, how is it?
Perfect.
You like it?
Good?
I love it.
Oh,
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, why don't you take that back and share it with your new bride?
Thanks,
Good
guys.
to have you guys here. We'll see you again soon. All right, bye-bye. Well, there you have it, folks. That's our egg salad sandwiches right here at Marcy Jo's, where we're changing lives.
One bite at a time.
There's nothing quite like the sound of a vinyl record on a Crosley record player. And there's nothing quite like the voice of Mr. Bradley Walker performing Merle Haggard's classic, Silver Wings.
Silver wings shining in the sunlight, roaring engines headed somewhere in flight. They're taking you away and leaving me lonely. Silver wings slowly fading out of sight. Don't leave me, I cried. Don't take that airplane ride. But you locked me out of your mind and left me standing here behind. Silver wings shining in the sunlight, roaring engines headed somewhere in flight. They're taking you away and leaving me lonely. Silver wings slowly fading out of sight. Silver wings shining in the sunlight, roaring engines headed somewhere in flight. They're taking you away and leaving me lonely. Silver wings slowly fading out of sight, slowly fading out of sight.
Wynn Varble done lost his marbles.
Enough said.
There's a young, inspiring lawyer I heard that was working late down there in Birmingham one night, and the devil walked in his office and said, "Son, I've got a proposition for you." He said, "You can win all your cases for the rest of your life. Your clients will love you. Your colleagues will be in awe of you. You'll make embarrassing sums of money. And all I want is your wife's soul, your parents' soul, your grandparents' soul, your kids' souls, and all your friends' souls." The young lawyer sat there and thought a minute, and he said, "Okay, but what's the catch?" Think about it. Lawyer, come on.
You go from rags to riches, farm to fame, from washing dishes to the whole world knows your name. They'll stand in the spotlight till the light goes dim, and it's farm to fame, to farm again.
As most folks know, we love staying at home. But when the coal miner's daughter invited us to come to her home, well, we couldn't wait.
My name's Russell. I'm the bus driver, and I like to call myself Russ driver. I thought that was gonna be like a cool thing to be called. And I introduce myself as that, but nobody really calls me that yet. Basically just Russell. So the first time I met Joey and Rory was in a truck stop at midnight. I was picking them up, and I was expecting it just to be the same old thing where you usually have a band, some sound engineer, something like that. And it was pretty different. It was just the two of them, but then like 10 or 12 family members. And usually everybody, the whole band goes to sleep, and they wake up in the next town. You drive all night long by yourself up there, but Rory sat up all night long with me, and we talked, and he told me a little bit about what he does. I told him a little bit about what I do. Is different. Treat me more like a family member than a bus driver, for sure.
Rory and I played a show to a great crowd that night, and then got to go and sit down and talk with Loretta herself.
Well, me and Doolittle was just out driving around. We did that just about every Sunday, go out driving. And we went by the old house, and I said, that's the house I want, right up there.
My mom had just seen the movie Gone with the Wind. So she saw the plantation house, and my dad said they had a Jeep. And he said, I didn't even get it stopped till your mom was jumping out. And she's running across there, and she goes, look at me, Doolittle, I could be Scarlett O'Hara.
We went on to find out that Loretta and her husband, Dew, bought their home in 1966, and since then has been entertaining her fans right from home.
I really think that she's got such a relationship with her fans that you'll see tonight. These people, the fans that come out here have been following my mom for the last 53 years. And when you can, you know that when you make that loyal fan base, that's it.
The co-runners of Miss Loretta Lynn.
Loretta has always been an inspiration to us, and especially now since we built our own concert hall in our barn, right in our backyard. It was so neat to see all this firsthand, and we can't wait to go back.
It's inspirational time. Here they are, folks, performing another song from their new album, Inspired.
Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2.
If the world from you withholds of its silver and its gold, and you have to get along with meager fare, just remember in His word how He feeds the little bird. Take your burden to the Lord, leave it there. Leave it there, leave it there. Just take your burden to the Lord, oh, and leave it there. If you trust Him through your doubt, He will surely bring you out. Take your burden to the Lord, leave it there. If your body suffers pain and your health you can't regain, and your soul is slowly sinking in despair, Jesus knows the pain you feel. He can save and He can heal. Take your burden to the Lord, leave it there. Leave it there, Take your burden to the Lord, oh, and leave it there. If you trust Him through your doubt, He will surely bring you out. Take your burden to the Lord, leave it there. Take your burden to the Lord. Leave it there. Leave it there.
30 minutes goes by too fast.
It does.
We got to find a way to make this show an hour.
Not planning our day around the TV set, paying our bills and staying out of debt. That's important to me. That's important to me.
Don't forget about what's most important to you.
I'm Joey.
And I'm Rory. Tune in again next week. Same place, same time.
Join Joey and Rory in the barn where they film their TV show by coming to one of their farmhouse concerts this summer or fall. Or check out their tour schedule by visiting their website, joeyandrory.com.
Milk House
Media.